Today we're heading up to Kent. Well, it's not really Kent, I don't really know where it is, but yeah, it's like east. I forgot what the place is called. But today we're getting some bucket seats fitted to the car. We're getting some Corbu bucket seats. So the ST seats are lovely and all, they're heated, they're luxury, whatever. But for the feeling that I'm going for, I want to have a lot more control, be a lot more locked in, and free up a little bit of weight in the car. So I think the bucket seats are going to do that very well. We're about an hour away now. We've been driving for about an hour and a half, so we'll be there pretty damn soon. So yeah, until then, I'll see you guys when we get there. Hi guys, so we're here now. We've got the seats. They don't have the padding in at the moment because they're in the car, but some seats look, they're ridiculously light, and they're literally like a fifth of the weight of the seats in the ST. So I'm hoping that they, free up quite a lot of weight there. But yeah, they look nice, they're comfortable, and the way we're doing the runners and everything is we're sort of happy with. So the seats sit up quite upright rather than leaning back, so I can still get to the gear knob and look over. So yeah, we're going to have them like that. So kind of cut the threads on the runners, etc., to make them fit. And then yeah, we're going to fit into the car. So see you guys in a second.
7 mil long bracket. See that though? Yep.
Oh. Seat number 1 is out. Just taken the one over there out, disconnected the battery so that the car doesn't blow up basically. Might have to map the car again just to be safe. I've got my laptop on me anyway, which is good. But we might have to map it again because if we disconnect the battery, it may wipe the map, which obviously isn't good for the car. So I'm going to remap the car again just to be sure. But yeah, so far so good. This is what the seats look in on obviously Dom's car. We're going to be taking this one out afterwards, but this is what it looks like when it's in. I'm going to obviously adjust the runners, or the mounting bracket, so it sits a bit higher, because otherwise I'm sitting way too low. But you get an idea of how they look. They're really nice, a lot nicer than the seats that I have in my opinion. Taking the seat belts out now, all the trim in the back, trim for the seat belt in the front, because Dom needs it in his car, because he's selling his car. So we're taking all the seat belts out now, taking the trim off that you put the seat belts in, and then obviously we've got to drill a couple of holes to mount the harnesses to. I'm going to use that for the meantime, and then when I get the rear cage, obviously I'll mount the seats to that, but that'll come later on. I might even get harness bar, I'm not too sure. But for now, just literally mounting it onto my eyes, which is fine. So yeah.
Still, hang on, chill out. That sounds stupid.
Progress update. Rear seats are out now. Just taken the sort of trim off. Obviously the seat belts, like I said a minute ago. Actually not taking that long, to be fair. I mean, the car's basically gutted, apart from the carpets and stuff, which is cool. But yeah, back seats are out and all of that. So back with you guys in a bit. So just putting the final mounting brackets on for the seats, for the obviously the 4-point harnesses underneath the car, and then after that the seats go in. So it's basically done. It's taken a few hours, but it's all done properly. So everything's looking good so far.
Tell me if it gets too much though, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, that should be good, dude.
Sweet. Yeah, that ain't moving. Perfect. Interior is fully stripped now. Everything's sort of bolted in, so all the eyelets, everything like that. So as you guys can see. And then on this side.
Right. Oh, look at that.
That is perfect.
Ah, blast.
Yeah, so harnesses are in now, ish. Sweet, that looks mint. And the bright driver side isn't even in yet, and it looks mint. It looks really cool. Woo! 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 And Dom's very nicely provided the seats, so we can put bags and stuff in the back without them flying everywhere, which is really nice of him, until I get a net, which is going to look really cool. Alright guys, so it's the next day now. Unfortunately I couldn't get any more footage yesterday of fitting the seats, but the seats are now in the car. We're going to go take a look at them in 1 second. I've just literally went to start cleaning the car and the pressure washer's broke. I think it's because of the weather that we had the other day. there's like a split or something in the water pump. Whenever I turn it on now, it just leaks out of everything. So I'm going to have to find a fix for that at some point, which is really annoying. But yeah, the seats are all in now, so I'll show you guys. So as you can see, both the seats are in there. Really nice. Really happy with them. Probably the best thing that I've done to the car, to be honest with you. Holds you in really, really well. And as you can see out back here, a lot of people are going to have their opinion on this, but at the moment, until I get my rear cage, I'm going to be running my harnesses like this. A lot of people say don't cross them, a lot of people say do. I've just gone with what Dominic has done, and he's been safe for a year and a half or however long he's had his harnesses in. So I'm going to leave it like that for now, and Dom was also ever so kind as to give us these sort of just retaining like springs, if you like to say, just to keep all the stuff that's in the boot basically. But yeah, I'll show you guys now. I'm just going to take a seat real quick. A lot of people say, you know, like getting in the car and stuff is an absolute pain in the ass and all this. It's really not. It's actually really easy. And actually just putting the harnesses on, all I really have to do is take this over, and it does take 2 hands to do this, so I'm just going to mount you guys sort of up here. That's actually worked quite well. But obviously I get this one here, I get the other side, and this straps me in, and then I get one over my shoulder like this, and I pull this up and get in like that, and then this one, and it's not that much of a struggle, to be honest. It's only when I'm wearing a coat, but this one goes in here like that. So they're all mounted in. They're actually really tight right now. I really need to adjust them because one's longer than the other, and I'm gonna have to go over that and just really adjust them and make them nice and safe. But apart from that, you know, they're perfect. They hold me in really nice. They look really awesome. I'm really happy with them, and I was taking corners last night, and I'm so much more stable when I'm taking corners. I can, you know, take them a little bit faster and stuff. If you guys ever seen me at a meet and you'd like to try them on, feel free. You're more than welcome to sort of step in the car and see how they feel. They are very nice. And a lot of people comment on the exhaust as well, and like, oh, it's so much louder and all this stuff. Really isn't. I found, you know, it is a little bit louder, yes, but in a nice way. There's no like drone or anything like that. I think drone's just one of those things really where if you have drone you do, if you don't then you really don't. Depends on how the exhaust is set up, and obviously where I've got the KMS Hurricane, as I've said, the drone isn't really that bad with it at all. The way they place their resonators on the back is really nice. It's still a loud exhaust, but it's not a droney exhaust. It doesn't have that sort of level of bass where it really hurts your ears, so I've not had any issues with that whatsoever. My nan absolutely hates it. She's literally been having a go at me all day about it, but at the end of the day she never sits in my car, so whatever. No one else really gets in my car apart from my friends, so you know. And yeah, literally just to release it I just twist this and it all comes apart, and then flip that over there, flip that over there, over there. A lot of people are like, you know, like I say, it's a massive pain to get into them. It's like I say, it's not. Like, it literally takes like a few seconds to get in. I just pull that over, I'm already in. So I'd like to thank Dominic and Ryan very much for, you know, Dominic for one, supplying and helping with the fitting of everything, and Ryan for helping with the fitting of everything as well. They've done a really good job on fitting it all perfectly. We've adjusted them a little bit just so I sit a little bit better in the seat. So yeah, final thoughts, perfect, absolutely perfect, really happy with it. For those of you guys wondering how the split is getting on, it's literally perfect. Obviously going down here, which is where I live, is a bit of a pain, but it does scrape, but it only scrapes on the bolts underneath. I don't know how we're going to go about lowering this. I might have to just put it on coilovers and keep the height, but maybe to change the dampening settings or something. But this split is staying because I really do like it. Just to conclude today's video, we hit 2,000 subscribers today, which is absolutely awesome. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys who have, you know, been long-time supporters and new-time supporters of the channel. We're actually going to be doing a Q&A in the next video, so any questions that you guys may have, please leave them in the comments box down below. We've also got some awesome auto beam goodies lined up for fitting, so I'm excited for that too. But yeah, until next time guys, you stay frosty. Thank you very much for watching this video. You take care.
See you later.
Bye.